Punjab is known as the breadbasket of India. Its fertile plains feed millions across the nation. Yet this land of prosperity is now facing a recurring nightmare. For the past 3 years, devastating floods have become an annual event. Monsoon rains, once a blessing for farmers, now bring a sense of dread. The waters rise, they breach embankments, and they swallow homes and fields. We are witnessing a tragedy unfold year after year. The images are a stark reminder that something is fundamentally wrong in how we manage our land and our water. What was once a sporadic disaster has become a predictable crisis. The cycle has become painfully familiar to the people of Punjab. Punjab's geography is defined by its rivers. The name Punjab itself means land of 5 rivers: Sutlej, Beas, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum. These rivers originate in the mighty Himalayas and flow down through the state. They have deposited rich alluvial soil over centuries. Those deposits created the fertile plains for which Punjab is famous. This geography is a gift for agriculture, and it also makes the state naturally susceptible to flooding. Flat terrain means when rivers overflow, water spreads far and wide. The river systems are the arteries of Punjab. The most immediate cause of the recent floods is heavy and erratic rainfall. Climate change is making weather patterns more extreme. Instead of gentle, spread-out monsoon showers, we are now getting intense downpours, concentrated over short periods. In July 2023, parts of Punjab and neighboring Himalayan states received an unprecedented amount of rain in just a few days. The soil can't absorb water fast enough, and rivers can't carry it away. Flash floods follow. River management or mismanagement is another major factor. We've built a vast network of dams, barrages, and embankments to control rivers and irrigate land. Sudden large releases to protect dams can cause devastating downstream flooding. Dam operators face a terrible choice: risk the dam or flood the plains. Rivers can't deposit silt on floodplains, so the riverbed rises over time. Illegal sand mining from riverbeds further weakens these walls. Human activities have turned a natural hazard into a man-made disaster. Punjab's Green Revolution, while boosting food production, came at a cost. The widespread cultivation of water-intensive paddy has completely altered the landscape. Paddy fields require standing water, which reduces the soil's natural ability to absorb rainwater. Heavy rains make water run off these fields quickly, adding to the surface water rushing toward rivers. Urbanization has been rapid and largely unplanned. Cities and towns have expanded into low-lying areas and onto river floodplains. We have concretized vast stretches of land, replacing absorbent soil with roads and buildings. During the monsoon, clogged drains and streams cannot handle large volumes. Illegal construction and encroachment on riverbeds and on chews or seasonal streams are rampant. Many seasonal streams have disappeared from maps, built over and forgotten. During heavy rains, it seeks its old paths. These human actions have dismantled Punjab's flood resilience, making the state far more vulnerable than it should be. The flood of July 2023 serves as a stark and recent example. Unusually heavy monsoon rains in the Himalayan state of Himachal Pradesh caused a sudden surge of water. The Bhakra Dam on the Sutlej and the Pong Dam on the Beas reached dangerous levels. Authorities were forced to release massive amounts of water into the Sutlej and the Beas. This sudden release, combined with heavy rainfall within Punjab, led to widespread flooding, including Patiala, Ropar, Jalandhar. Embankments breached in multiple locations. The pattern repeated itself in August 2024 with a different trigger. A series of intense, localized cloudbursts within Punjab were the primary cause. Districts in the Malwa region were particularly hard hit. The Ghaggar River swelled to unprecedented levels. In the monsoon of 2025, the crisis unfolded again. Dam releases, intense local downpours, and unrepaired embankments compounded the problem. The impact of these annual floods on the people of Punjab is immense. Honestly, just heartbreaking. The immediate toll is on human lives and homes. Families are forced to flee with little more than the clothes on their backs. The elderly, children, and the poor are trapped and vulnerable. The floods consistently arrive in July and August. That's peak paddy season. Thousands of acres of standing crops are submerged for days, and the current harvest is destroyed. Soil is damaged by sand and silt deposits. Farmers face huge losses. Urban centers, Patiala, Jalandhar, see markets, hospitals and infrastructure underwater. Critical infrastructure underwater disrupts services and recovery. Drinking water contamination leads to cholera, typhoid, diarrhea. Stagnant water breeds mosquitoes and disease. Relief camps and long, slow recovery follow. The social and economic fabric is torn. When disaster strikes, the first responders are always the local communities themselves. People use their own tractors, boats and whatever resources they have to rescue their neighbors. Gurdwaras and voluntary organizations immediately set up langars and community kitchens. Young volunteers fill sandbags and plug embankment breaches. The National Disaster Response Force, state teams, and sometimes the army are deployed for rescue and evacuation operations. Schools and government buildings become temporary shelters while crews repair infrastructure. But the scale often overwhelms these agencies. Relief is essential but reactive and slow. Embankments are repaired, but larger issues like riverbed silting and floodplain encroachment remain. We are stuck in a cycle of disaster and response without sustained action to break it. To break this annual cycle of destruction, Punjab must adopt a multi-pronged strategy focused on long-term resilience. First, we need to rethink our river management, moving away from sole reliance on embankments. Conduct comprehensive surveys and desilt riverbeds in a scientific manner to increase channel capacity. Reclaim and protect river floodplains. Designate no construction zones. Use them for forestry or horticulture. Second, make agriculture more water prudent. Promote crop diversification and incentivize less water-intensive crops. Promote techniques like direct seeded rice and precision agriculture to reduce standing water and improve recharge. This will improve soil porosity and groundwater recharge. Third, overhaul urban planning. Map and clear drainage. Enforce no construction on floodplains. Adopt rainwater harvesting. Implement sponge city measures. Permeable pavements, rain gardens and restored ponds to act as urban sponges. Finally, build a modern flood warning system. Real-time rainfall, river flow and dam level monitoring. Coordinated alerts to communities. Coordinate dam authorities, meteorological department and disaster management agencies. Invest in technology and communication. These measures can save lives and reduce damage significantly. Solving Punjab's flood problem is not just a regional issue, it is a matter of national importance. Punjab is the heartland of India's food security. The state contributes a significant portion of the wheat and rice to the central pool. When floods repeatedly devastate Punjab's agriculture, it threatens the supply chain and can cause price inflation. Every year, hundreds of crores are spent on rescue, relief and reconstruction, money diverted from development. By investing in mitigation, floodplain management, crop diversification and water-sensitive planning, Punjab can become a model for climate adaptation. The fate of Punjab's rivers and plains reflects our relationship with nature. The time to act is now. Securing Punjab's future means securing our food, our economy and our environment. Before the next monsoon, we must choose long-term solutions over short-term fixes.